And okay, it says we are officially live. Hello, everybody, and those joining us by watching on playback. Thank you so much. I'm excited. Today I have Brenda Taro with me. We used to be neighbors
Yeah, across the border neighbors.
across the border when I
Yeah.
was in Niagara Falls and Buffalo, and her and I have known each other. What Brenda now for like at least 2, 3 years, almost
Oh,
as long as I've been on
yeah.
YouTube. And Brenda and I used to do readings back and forth on each other's channel. And since I moved and I have the new channel, I wanted to say, "Come join me," on my new channel and celebrate. And Brenda said, "Of course." So she is here. And hello, Moira. It is good to see you, my dear. Thank you for being here. And all of Brenda's links are listed in the description below, especially her website. She does private readings. But Brenda said, me telling people, but why don't I let you? What would you like to share?
Oh, what do I want to share? Well, yeah.
Hello, Irene.
I'm an oldie but goldie. That's what I am. I've been out here for since 2015, doing tarot readings, and I push out all the zodiac signs every week. I do 19 videos. I have a separate channel for just Pisces as well. But yeah, so I'm out here and I do live every single Sunday with Ann Ellis Angels in the UK on my channel as well. But yes, Heather and I have been together, and she's done this big move, and we were waiting for the dust to settle, and
Mm-hmm.
she's got a new channel now with a new name, which is beautiful, and because we all know she's a very gifted artist. And
Oh,
so
thank you.
yeah, no. So she approached me the other day and said, "Hey, do you want to go out with me?" And I said, "Well, let me check my calendar." And I said, "Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I can do this at this time if it works for you." And because the other day we picked, she's busy. Yeah, so it's great. It's always great to get together with you. We've always got
Oh,
along. And yeah, there's
yes.
Pisces. Yes, I'm a Pisces too. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, I want to thank you for that.
Well, thank you for agreeing to come on.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be fun, and possibly we can continue doing this in the future and see
Oh,
who.
definitely.
I've let my people know. I've left the your website link there, and your channel link rather, so that they may show up and come in too. Now you're what, 2, 3 hours ahead of me in time. What time is it there?
No, I'm actually at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. Okay. So you
So
are.
I know, yep.
So
So I
I'm
know
six.
there's,
Yeah.
oops, sorry, you're
Yes,
six.
I'm 6 o'clock at night. So they may hear. Oh, thank you, Iron Fire Horse, very much
Yep.
for putting
And
my.
she's a fellow Canadian as well. She's one
Oh,
of my
where
new
are you?
subscribers.
I'm in Burlington, Ontario, Iron Fire Horse. Where are you in Ontario?
Her name is Irene. So Irene, I forgot my dear, because right now she's kind of like living in her car. She's kind of like semi homeless right now.
Okay, so
And this is things
yeah,
that she shared.
yeah,
But
but are you close to me? Are you around where I am? I'm in Burlington. But I was born and raised in Hamilton. So yeah, anyway.
yep, she was just right across the pond from me. We never got to meet though, unfortunately.
I
But
know, I know. We talked a lot, but I'm about an hour north of Toronto. Oh, you be careful, darling. They're calling for a snowstorm, as you know, right?
yeah. And
North.
Jackie is here. Hello, Jackie.
So be careful of that. They're calling for
Mm-hmm.
snow. I'm a little protected here. But the winds are high tonight.
Yes.
A lot of winds. So
And
you
they're
you
forecasting that for Buffalo too.
you hunker down, sweetheart. Okay, Irene. Be careful. Be safe.
And Moira says, I'm Pisces sun, moon in okay, here we go. Mercury, unfortunately, Chiron. Near also Moira's also.
Oh, you're from St.
I forgot
Catharines.
about so
Okay, she's near
Ottawa.
Ottawa now.
St.
Okay, yeah.
Catharines, yeah. We're St. Catharines. Wow.
My husband that I'm married to now he lived in St. Catharines when I met him, but he's originally from Montreal. So yeah, yeah, interesting. It's a small world, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You're done
Yep.
outdoor stuff and you're ready. You're free. I'm freezing. Yeah, keep warm, honey. Okay, stay warm. Yeah. So well, hopefully I'll get some of my people in. I've let them know. I sent them messages on Messenger to let them know, and I gave them, like I say, your channel so that hopefully they'll click into it. And I also put it on my post on my channel too. So we never know. We might be able to.
And it is the day before Thanksgiving for us
Yeah,
Americans,
yeah,
so
yeah. A lot of people have family
I'll
that
be
have
out
already
driving.
come in, right? And they're driving and they're doing things like that too. So it's all good, Heather. Well, who, what's meant to be will be. And
Exactly.
yeah, it's wonderful. And you've got a great.
I love her optimism. I love her outlook, you
Oh,
know.
every week when I go live, I'll say to Ann, well, it's a crapshoot. Throw the dice. We never know. And we're
Hmm.
so busy. It's like, it's funny. And we just bang, bang, bang. And we're out there. And
Hmm.
yeah, it just, yeah, you know what?
Hello, Sandy, sir.
You're from
Joining us from
the
the
UK.
UK.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Love that. Yeah,
Yes, I met Sandy last year on my other channel, and
yeah,
he's following me onto this new channel, so it's always nice to see you
that's great.
um, in chat. And so, Brenda and I are going to be doing ancestral spiritual messages today. What decks did you bring? Because I know you mentioned that you
Well,
brought a few.
actually, I've got some interesting decks here that I pulled out. Let me see what I got here so I can show you. I have the beautiful deck by Sean Leonard, who is Indigenous. Okay. And it's built
Ooh.
wisdom of the elders. And look how pretty these cards are. Look at the back. How pretty these cards.
Oh, like I need more decks. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
they're beautiful. So I got them out because I'm Indigenous. I'm
Mhm.
First Nations Cree from out west, and I was gifted this deck, and it's the Oracle Messenger card from Heidi Messenger, who's passed away. But they're angels, and they were gifted to me by another girl, a client, a friend in Ireland, Mary. She gifted them to me. And the other deck I wanted to use is the Messages from the Universe. Okay. So these are all Oracle decks, depending. And of course, I've got tarot around me. I mean, and I have the angel number deck. You seen the angel number deck? It's beautiful.
Mhm.
So I can use that as well. They're very good. Most of even when I do my zodiac signs out on YouTube out on YouTube, I use five Oracle different decks, and then I use a tarot as well. So
Yes, and her readings are always very, even though they're general, they
yeah, you're a
resonate.
Sagittarius,
Oh,
right?
I'm a Saggy. Yep,
Yeah,
in a
like
couple weeks.
I I've read you before in person too. So yeah,
55.
she's come to me for
Yeah.
private readings, and I've read for her, you as well. Yeah, I know you've come in and you've said to me, Brenda, it's dead on. And of all the people we're out, reading to the masses, they are general, and I always say that when I lay them. This is a general reading. Don't take every card might not resonate with you. Only take what does. Brazil, that's beautiful.
Hello, Divine. Welcome.
Wow, that's lovely.
Good to
Beautiful.
see you in chat. And let's see, Irene said, I have everything for Thanksgiving dinner, turkey in the freezer, and everything might celebrate America Thanksgiving. Well, yeah, celebrate.
Why not? Why
We're
not? Right?
all, I'm
Got it.
very thankful for
Enjoy it.
everybody.
Stuffed
Yes.
butterball, you're the best. Yeah, it might take 10 hours to cook. Is it big? It must be really big. Oh,
Oh, hello, Nancy, my dear. If people can continue to send Nancy a lot of healing energy and love. Nancy's kind of, hit a rough patch. And she's not going to be on for a while, and she's going to have to stay in bed and rest and listen to what her doctors say. But if we could all send Nancy a lot of love, a lot of healing hugs to continue that for her, that would be greatly appreciated. She's my mama. She's my mama Nancy. Anything comes up, I can always get a hold of her, and she's listened to me cry more than I can tell how
yeah.
many times I can tell you. And
Well,
so that would
blessings
be wonderful.
and prayers, Nancy. And I love you already anyway because you've got those red glasses.
Oh, she's got fab. I swear she's got a set of glasses for every
Yeah,
occasion.
I
So
do too.
yes.
I buy them online and they're reasonable when you do that. So yeah, it's amazing. However,
Um.
I may be getting my cataracts done in the next year or so, which means I
Oh.
probably won't need glasses and I'll miss them because I've had more people say to me, Brenda, we love your red glasses. It's
Well,
your,
they just wear them for fun.
yeah, I could do that. I could do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brenda, have you heard of this deck?
Did,
This is
is
it's an
that
indigenous deck.
your latest one you've got?
No, I've had this for a while, but you're
Okay.
mentioning your indigenous deck,
Big
and this is by
Seven,
the
yeah,
Metis people.
beautiful.
Um, Andrea Menard is a claim Metis or Metis. She's a singer, songwriter, speaker, and founder of the Sacred Feminine Learning Lodge.
Pronounce
And
Métis. You said,
Métis, oh, it's Métis.
yeah, you
Oh,
pronounce,
thank you for correcting me.
and often Métis is it's the indigenous that have it often was referred to the French and the
Okay,
indigenous getting together, but Métis is mixed. Yeah,
okay.
that's what it means. Mixed indigenous. So it's pronounced Métis. Yeah.
And the artist is Leah Dorian. And it's such an absolutely beautiful deck. So I have that with me today, plus a couple of others.
That'll
So
be fun. Yeah, it'll be
they
great.
have so many decks and they start calling you all at once. Pick me, pick me.
Yeah, excellent.
So you'll
Yeah,
be
so
good.
we were discussing things before we came out, and
Hmm.
because I said it's your room, your rules, and so I said, "Do you
Mm.
know how many cards, blah blah blah, what decks do you want to use, blah blah blah." And so her and I, we walk with spirit, not with ego, and we often ask spirit, guide me to the deck that I need. What do you need to see, know, and expect,
And
right?
as with my guests always, come first. So when we do readings, I do my best not to talk over my guests. I let them share what they want to share. I mean, it's an honor for them when they come to my channel, so I want to treat them as such.
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
and hello, Valerie Starseed, 22. Good to see you. I like seeing new faces in chat. That's always fun. And oh, Irene is throwing some soup together. That sounds
Nice.
good. Make some
Oh
for me.
boy, wait till that turkey's done and you can make turkey soup. Oh, I love turkey soup.
Well, we actually got something like a turkey like log. It's by Butterball.
Yeah, it's a
But we're
roll with
just
no
gonna put Ray
bone.
in the fridge. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're great, eh? Yeah.
Oh,
And you know what?
hello, Carla.
If it's only two of you, a turkey's often too big, right? Unless you
Yeah,
take
that's
the
why we got that tiny little.
yeah, and they're delicious. They're perfect. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and just enough. I don't know about you, but I have to freeze it because I love to have the sandwich the next day with the dressing and the uh, you
Mm-hmm.
know, all of that, the cranberries. But after about the fourth day, it's like, nah, I've had enough. I got to put it in maybe later on, make a soup. As much as you love it, you can only have so much of it. So those rolls are perfect. Yeah.
Yes, I mean we got pumpkin pie and we got his mashed potatoes. He doesn't like sweet potatoes, but I do. So I got myself some
Good for
mashed sweet
you.
potatoes, and we got corn, so
Yeah, it's gonna
stuffing.
be
So
good.
we'll be good. Yeah,
It'll be delicious for sure. So I'm glad we're out here today because tomorrow's your
me
big
too.
day over there. So that's great. You'll
So
make
if
containers and freeze them. Yeah, perfect idea.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great. And you can make ahead meals too, right? Put a little bit like a TV dinner, put a little bit of everything in there, your potatoes, your vegetables, and put them in and all you got to do is pull them out and warm them up, right? So
Exactly.
beautiful.
I
Yeah.
have to fix the banner. I didn't realize I didn't have spiritual. All I have is ancestral, and I like to add the little spiritual in there. So if anybody would like an ancestral spiritual message today, just type me in all caps. Let me go ahead and fix this. I was just so excited talking to Brenda backstage that I was like, oops.
Yeah,
So
I kind of I got
oh,
her.
we were catching up.
Yeah, for sure.
We were
There.
spilling the tea, so to speak.
Okay. Yeah.
So
There you
all right, so far we got Jackie. How did I know that you were gonna? So yeah, Jackie also has a channel. She's getting herself into our community as well, and we're looking at planning on doing a show together. And I see you, Carla. I have to write these all down
yeah,
by
go.
hand because they don't let you star, or at least on my subscription, they don't let me star the comments anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know
I'm
why.
still on the free version. You know what I like about this is I can make a
Me
comment
too.
on the chat. You can't do that on mine. Only
Oh,
only the host can. So I haven't paid for a subscription, and this is kind of nice too that it allows me to share it onto my site. What's going on here, so that's great. Yeah, I may
Well,
have.
I'm hoping this new year I'll get a new laptop and stuff. Tom Early Ritual has been helping me trying to figure out what would be most affordable, but yet be enough for me to do what I want to do. So that's my goal for the new year is to get a nice new desktop where I'm not on a tiny little iPad. I have,
You
a
know,
decent
I'm
screen and
still old school. I got the HP, I've got the desktop, and I've got an old TV that's 37 inches sitting on my desk. So I have this your large is life
oh my God.
on my desk. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, so I'm still using, the keyboards and that type of thing. But
Mhm.
I have a laptop. My husband bought me one. He bought me a Dell, and it was on sale. He loves the Mac over there behind the screen. I'm not fond of the Mac. However, I everything else is Apple that I have. But yeah, I'm still the old girl working on the desktop. I like that.
Yeah, me too. And we have Melissa from New Zealand.
Wow, welcome.
Wow, Middle Earth.
Beautiful.
I know she probably hears a lot of that, but oh, Melissa, your country is so beautiful. I hope it's on my bucket list. If it can be granted, I would love to visit New Zealand. Absolutely,
Oh yeah,
people. I mean, beautiful, and
well,
so are the people. They
beautiful.
really, really are.
People that I have people, clients that have gone to New Zealand
Oh,
and Australia, and they say that New Zealand is epic. You know,
mm-hmm. It
yeah.
really is. And Jonathan Daly was just there this year, and he said, "Oh my God, Heather, it was beautiful." It's just, I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it is. So, all right. Well, so far I have three people set for reading, and the first one up is Jackie.
And you can't click on her name and put it in.
Sure. Let me just,
You do that
yeah, let me. There she is.
there. Does she have a question she wants us to focus on, or just a general?
Yeah, let us know, Jackie. I've got, typing me. If there isn't a specific question. Now, for me as a reader, I don't do third party. I know Brenda does when she feels spirit guides her to, so that's okay. But we don't really do like health questions, political, um, you know, for me, depending on third party. So, but just if you're not sure, please go ahead and put the question anyways.
So
And make sure it's in caps.
she
So
wants a general spiritual message. Okay, so to find out what spirit has for you, right?
yes.
Okay, let's see what we've got. So I'm working with a few different decks here.
Okay, thank you, Jacqueline. A journal for Jacqueline. I appreciate that. Thank you. And yes, Irene, there is time for you, my dear. I don't like to keep my guests too long, so we're going to try to keep this within an hour, a few minutes or so. We'll see how many questions we can get to. Requests. So I like to respect my guests' time. And let's see, do I want one more? And let's get one more.
Okay. If you want, I can go first, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, go my guest. I love having my guests go first.
All right. Okay. I usually do that, and that way I can keep track of the room. Okay. Your all over energy is, and I've got most of the cards here are oracle messages. However, I did spirit guided me to pull one tarot card, and the tarot card you have is the chariot. And the chariot we know is you making accomplishments as you move forward towards your goals. He goes charging into the arena. He knows there's risks and there's consequences, but he comes out unscathed because he prepares himself. So if you're ready to launch into a new endeavor, something challenging, a new goal, do your homework. Be mindful about that. Be prepared, and you won't make a mistake. You got love coming in, sweetheart. Look at this. This is my beautiful and wisdom of the elders native deck. This is all about the eagle, and we know that when this love card comes in, I always say to people, be mindful and look at all angles. Okay, again, this is coming down to research. You might be meeting somebody new in your life. It could be a good friendship. It could be a love uh, partner coming in for you, somebody new. But make sure that you're mindful because the eagle flies high and the eagle can look down and see everything. So make sure that you know what you're getting into. Be sure to ask the right questions. Communication is important, okay? Whether this is a friendship or a romantic friendship. The next card you have is the Badger. Okay, this is my beautiful angel deck. The Badger says, respecting boundaries, yet headstrong, the Badger moves at his own pace, meeting challenges head on with determination and grace. So, going into any challenges at this time, try to remember, I always say, don't get caught up in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion, because then you're not going to be able to get yourself out of something if you say something you shouldn't. We can't take words back, right? So I always say, look at things in a more understanding, kinder, all over energy of looking at the whole picture and listening to the other side of the story. Again, they're throwing me the word communication's important. Okay. So don't be afraid to put up your boundaries. Don't be afraid to be transparent and let people know who you are and what you expect. You want people in your circle like you. You want people in your circle because we're judged by the company we keep. We were talking about that, Heather and I. And it's important that you keep the right people in your circle. Okay. So you could be meeting challenges head on, but you're not going to be afraid to do it. You're being proactive without being aggressive. Okay. Now, your angel card number is 2121, and it says success and wealth. So, Jackie, balance, we talked about that with the Badger. Finances, success, wealth, cycles, what goes around comes around. Okay. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. Okay. So, there's going to be some change coming in, possibly. It could be on anything, a relationship, your job, your career, a situation, something you're involved in. Okay. If you're experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. Okay, so again, what goes around comes around, right? So how can you make room for you need to make room for something new to come in. So you may have to let things go. You may have to walk away from certain situations that aren't working for you if you're not getting the return or the rewards for what you're investing your time into right now. Then it's okay to just say, I'm going in a new direction. I'm going to try new things and I'm going to do things my way. Coming in with your messages from spirit and the universe, this one has, and this one says, if people are gossiping about you or spreading rumors, that don't fall for it. Okay. No one is worth lowering your vibration or your standards
Mhm.
for. Let it move through you. See it for what it is, which is a reflection of their pain rather than the result of your actions. So if you're having any problems with anybody this at this time, and they could be misdirected anger, they could be blaming you for something, you know what? Walk away. Don't get caught up in other people's drama. Okay. So
Mhm.
thank you and blessings.
All righty. So we've had a couple other people show up. Welcome, welcome. We have it's me, Namira. I think she said she is from Ireland. I know chat is jumping very quick. Yes. No, Valerie is from Ireland and Mira is from the Netherlands. Welcome,
Oh,
welcome. I love when we have people from all over the
yes,
world. This is
exactly.
amazing. And we do have, I think I saw Jack popped in, Hobo Hideaways or Hideaway. Good to see you, Jack. So, Jackie, really beautiful cards here, sweetheart. From the Star Rune Oracle, I got Wunjo, which is all about harmony. I'm going to kind of take some of these cards out of order to show how they connect, and then we'll get to the other ones. So you got the beautiful harmony card. You're orchestrating everything um, in a beautiful manner with the universe. You're working with the universe, and between the both of you, there's this beautiful harmonic energy that is coming through. And with it, the mention of the universe and harmony, your sacred feminine, well, seeds from the sacred feminine, you got the gaze at the moon. So this is me telling me that you are very connected to moon energy moving forward. Pay attention to how you feel during different phases of the moon. See which one you feel like your intuition is the strongest, where you feel like your magic, your energy, your abilities are more in line, so that when you do work with the universe and the rest of our beautiful solar system, you will be connecting with that moon energy in the divine feminine, embracing her, the intuition, um, and again, marking the cycles and see how you feel between them. Your message from the ancestral healing oracle is know your worth. So this is about making sure that um, you know that you are worthy. All of us are worthy of love, kindness, respect. Um, and so, if there's ever a time when people try to cross boundaries and try to take advantage, or were to, kind of throw shade, so to speak, know your work, know that you're worthy, know your boundaries, make sure you keep them and honor yourself with them. And your tarot cards, oh my goodness, girl, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So things are moving forward beautifully, um, progressing, in a positive manner. I see the Queen of Wands. There you are. Again, creating with the universe, creating with and manifesting with the beautiful moon energy. That Queen of Wands, the motivation, she's, charismatic, very creative. You got a lot of you inspire people, and they inspire you. So I love this beautiful exchange of energy. And your last card, your underlying energy, is all 10 of Pentacles. Everything is coming full circle for you. You are feeling safe, secure. You're connecting to, and with this, with ancestral and spiritual messages, a lot of legacy. It doesn't always have to be money when it comes to what we inherit. So you are inheriting and embracing gifts, personality, and ways of manifesting beautifully with the universe what you want. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you for letting us read for you. And I see that we have another request. So let me get my cards back into place, because if I don't do that, I'll shuffle a deck and later on find where did this card come from. So we got Jackie, and let's see. Jackie says the messages resonated. Thanks, Brenda. And let's see. I did see, and yes, thanks, happy thanks, thank you so much. And yes, I have been following moon cycles all the time now. So, and we have let's see, Vivian. I will add you to the list. We will do our best to get to everybody. Because I'm going to try to keep this show to about an hour and a half, so we don't, because it is exhausting, Brenda, right? when once you read past a certain point, you
Yeah,
have all that energy. So
true.
next up is Carla. I'm trying to find her name in chat for you, but it is Carla. Carla, are you here? That's the one thing that we do request, is that if you ask for a reading, if you could please stay in the chat, so that when your name is called, that we know that you're there, because it's much easier for us to tap into your energy and see what the feedback is from your readings. And there, Carla Green. And oh, perfect. That's why I love you, Brenda. That was from earlier. So,
Oh,
and she's asking for spiritual guidance, and she's here. Thank you. Yes, Valerie, you will be added, but we will do our best. I did get your question. So, all righty.
okay.
Carla. Always nice to read for new people. So, Namira, I will add you too. Thank you, everybody, for requesting readings. We will do our best. And if we can't get to your question today, whenever Brenda goes on doing lives on the weekends, so you can always
Yeah.
revisit
Sunday
Brenda.
Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live.
And I do multiple shows on my channel during the week. So um, if you can't get that particular reading today, there's going to be always another show that we'd be happy to read for you in. So
Okay.
Carla.
All righty. Carla, beautiful Carla. Okay, so I was guided to pull out my Moonology deck. Okay.
Ooh.
And the moon is the Pisces card, so I'm a little bit prejudiced. I love this deck. And it says your commitment is being tested. And this is the full quarter moon. So you may have given your word to do something, or people are trying to push your buttons right now, they're telling me. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in other people's drama at this time. But you could be working on something, researching something, trying to be the best version of yourself, maybe at work or in some sort of goal you're working towards. So if you committed to doing something, you may want to follow through. I always say to people, when I see this card, I think of the golf swing where, you just don't hit the ball and stop. You have to keep going. So you have to get going to keep going. And I think your commitment is being tested right now. If you've given your word, you may have to keep it about something. Okay. You've got another card here, the Archangel Raphael card. And it says provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. You could be going through a process right now where you're healing through something emotionally or spiritually. And that's okay. So as I say, allow yourself that time, close the door, take yourself to that time and space of silence. I often think of this card as the hermit as well, where, excuse me, where you need that time out. You're thinking about something, okay? Excuse me while I have a sip. So Archangel Raphael, as we know, is the angel that heals. So you could be going through, excuse me, that's awful. When you start to cough, you can't stop. Excuse me. So I think you're moving on from something. You've got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is the card of balance. Keep yourself taking one step in front of the other. You could be walking away from something that wasn't working for you, but now there's a new beginning for you. Taking your time, walking forward in a new direction is definitely going to be beneficial. Your angel card number is 1234. And it's backwards, but that's okay. And that card is reconnection. So personal growth, oneness, and manifesting goals, connection and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. You're doing something new because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1234. I see you moving on from a situation, walking forward. You've walked away from something that isn't working out, or it's come to a completion. You may have had to heal through something, okay, that wasn't working out for you, and you are. Your commitment's being tested. If you've decided to make this change, follow through on it because you're being guided to go in that direction. Now, your final card, which is the messages from the universe you've been given. Listen to this. I can't make this stuff up. A chapter in your life is coming to an end. Go figure with these cards, right? Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all the things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than any that you leave behind. So this whole reading was about you making changes, Carla, going in a new direction, walking away from things and committing yourself to do this. And you'll heal through some situation that you have to walk away from. I just love how the final card is dead on to the rest of the reading.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much, Carla. Blessings.
And she said, new senior living. Alrighty.
Well, I know I'm a senior.
And a beautiful one, too. You look amazing.
I am, guys. Yeah, really.
Like, I hope I look as good as she does when, not that, as I get older, where more, let's say, you're in my head. Stop before you put your foot in your mouth, right?
I will be 75 years young in February.
Are you serious? I would have thought, maybe early 60s, but 75,
I know
no.
it's kind of scary when I say that number, but you know what? It's only a number, and I'm blessed, and I have good
Mm,
health, and yeah, you have to get going to keep going, guys, and
I
that's what.
like that. I like that. So, we're reading for Carla, and I love that name because I have an auntie in spirit with that name. So Carly, your card from the Ancestral Healing Oracle, which I absolutely love, Jenna Della Gratalia, came out with another deck with Ina Segal. Very beautiful. How it has to do with working and healing with the ancestors. And you got strengthen your weakened masculine. And so we all have a male and a female divine self to us. And sometimes when our masculine side isn't as strong as the feminine, we can experience that as feeling small, defeated. We procrastinate, and sometimes we tend to self-sabotage. We have that feeling like we're not enough, that we're not worthy. And so your ancestors are asking to kind of tap into that, kind of strengthen that aspect within yourself. And something too I find beautiful about ancestral healing is that when we're able to work on ourselves and help heal the aspects of us, as we experience, because all of our family, we all come from different family dynamics and histories and experiences. And if there have been any like traumatic ones, when we focus on that, we heal ourselves, we help also heal our ancestors, on the other side, if they're willing. So this helps to start repairing and healing that beautiful ancestral line that we have. So it says here you need to gain clarity in life. And what they suggest in the book is to take some time to write down your goals and create a visual map of them so that you can get motivated. So when we see the list, sometimes to the point where maybe we don't put too much so that we don't feel overwhelmed, but put down a couple of things that you've been really wanting to embrace, wanting to start connecting with, things that you want to explore, and to just go with it, not be afraid. And so from I can't remember the name, Rising Wild Woman Rising Tarot, I got use your cunning. So how do I do that? You use your cunning, my dear. You tap into that beautiful wild nature. The fox, they're very cunning. They're like the ones that kind of sit back and see how things are played out, how things are. They're very, the senses, where they can sense things under the snow or leaves when they're hunting and things. So use your cunning, get your nose under that snow and sniff out and find, what it is that makes you happy, what brings you joy. And using that cunning not as in a negative term, but cunning and being how clever you get inspired. You use your cleverness. Maybe even look into the fox. Maybe that could be an animal medicine or a totem that you might want to connect with in the future. And when you do this, I just got beautiful cards for the rest of the way. Girl, you are that driver in that chariot. You have full control and reign. And one of the lessons too is making sure that we don't hold on too tight. That we want to have a firm grip, but not hold on so tight that we're afraid to move forward. Let spirit also help guide you. Your spirit guides your higher self. Your higher power, whatever that may be. This is you in control of your life moving forward. And when you do, again, she came out for us, the Queen of Wands. And so she is that inspiration, that spark. And when it comes to ancestral, I'm feeling that this may very well be ancestors on the other side. Cunning, cunning, cunning women, that have, or they're on the other side, prodding you, saying, come on, get inspired, pick up that wand, direct your energy. You have the willpower, you have the enthusiasm, you have that beautiful energy, fiery energy around you. And when you do, what will that bring you? Absolute joy. I love this, Wunjo. So you can just feel the joy and laughter just coming through her body. So when you get into that mode and you get inspired and motivated, just dive right into that. Don't be afraid of it, and just feel it and enjoy it and let it get you inspired. And that's what I have for you, Carla. Thank you for letting us read for you.
Beautiful.
So again, I mean, making sure the cards go in the right places. And
You wouldn't want to look at my desk.
oh, I've got. I mean, if you saw what mine look like right now, oh my
Oh, my
goodness.
desk is so full of cards, you wouldn't believe it because I'm at this every day, right?
And we
Uh,
also had someone named Helene Cousin join us. Okay,
yes,
so
she's a
Carly.
client and she
Okay.
follows me. She's from France. She's over in France.
Oh,
Yeah.
bonjour. If
So I
I'm pronouncing that properly.
you saw my posting saying I was going to join your room today. So thank you, Ellen, for joining the room and coming in. Hope
So
all.
Carla said no way, and then she said small, and she said thank you. You're welcome, my dear, and thank you for the donation. Yeah, bonjour. I've got French Canadian ancestry, so I'm hoping at some point to be able to learn some basic French to, kind of honor my great grandmas, on the other side, my family. So up next is Irene, and that is Iron Fire Horse.
Beautiful. Oh, yes, yeah, I had Charlie on my lap. He's Charlie is like me. He looks old, but he's not. He's 15, and I've inherited this little dog here.
He's so cute.
Yes,
Hi,
that's
puppy.
Flynn Pippin. They gave him an Irish name, but anyway, I inherited him in a will from his mom.
Oh, excuse. I actually thank you. I made a mistake. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Irene, you're not next. That's right. I accidentally jumped ahead. Actually, it's Jacqueline who is next. My apologies, my dear. She
Okay,
says I thought I was next. So it's guys, I'm keeping up the best I can with chat. I can't highlight, or star comments. So I'm doing my best, y'all. So
you're doing
just just
fine.
just
Yeah,
hang in there, my dears. We'll get to as many people as we possibly can. Brenda and I appreciate you all being here today.
we do. We do. We do.
And Irene, you will be after Jacqueline.
Okay. Um,
And she had asked for a general earlier, so.
okay. Jacqueline, you've been given the card the ant. Okay, this is my beautiful angel. And this particular card says some challenges seem enormous, but Ant has come to say, with patience and persistence, all will soon work your way. Well, you know how ants work as a team. Okay, we've seen them. They go, there's a worker ant, and then there's ants that work in the nest, and they pass things on to each other. When their load gets too heavy, they've learned to allocate other ants to help them. So I'm getting the message that you probably will be wanting to either ask for help or you will be working with a team of people that are going to step up to the plate to be there for you, which is really good. Even though some of these challenges might seem enormous, I think that you're going to find that there will be people stepping forward to assist you and help you through any of these challenges. A win-win situation is going to turn out for you. This is the full moon in Libra. So this is coming into the forecast that things are going to be working out better for you if you've been dealing with these challenges. I think you're going to find that people will come into your circle to assist you with them and help you get you through this. You've got the card choose peace, okay? And this is saying that you need to just breathe in and breathe out. Take yourself to the mat, take yourself to that place and space and time where you can just be one with yourself and the divine. And don't be afraid to lean into that power. It's important that you don't allow yourself to get stressed out, anxious this week, or have to deal with other people's drama. You're dealing with your own right now, but I think you're going to get through them quite well because you're going to have people there to help you. It'll turn out to be a win-win situation. Now, your angel number that you got is 6666, and this is a card of forgiveness. And it says self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding on to grudges, express your emotions, and aim towards a compromise. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to just move on. The truth will set you free. So I had said that, very important. Choose peace. Okay. Choose peace above all. Don't get caught up. Don't allow yourself to get dragged into their problems. Okay. They're their problems. They need to own them and step up to the plate for themselves. Now, your tarot message for your outcome card is the hangman. And the hangman is all about you looking at things from a different perspective. being open to things that might be different. You might not have considered that you would be wanting to get involved in, and you can now. This is a card that says this is only a temporary pause of action. You could be feeling as though you're hanging in limbo right now, but you could be getting and working in the background, in the back office, doing your research, getting the ideas and the information that you need. And once you do, you will hit the ground running and be able to go after your goal. So just choose peace this week. Know that you're going to have people coming in to assist you through any of this work, and it will, at the end of the day, be a win-win situation. So pretty positive. I think it's great. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. Blessings.
Beautiful. So, Jacqueline, I am feeling that we have an ancestor coming over, and she is of mother energy. Whether this is your actual mother, or this is and this could actually be somebody too in spirit that felt very much, like a mother to you. When we use the word mother, we have to remember that it's not always blood family, but it could be people that were in our lives. That took care of us, that nurtured us, maybe more than when other people did, that when we needed it. So I have a very strong mother energy coming through. This is Porcano. This is my star rune, not mine, but this is the star rune tarot, actually created by one of our fellow readers in our community, Kristen Louise of Nine Worlds Tarot. So we've got mother energy coming in, and they are saying to live your life purpose. And again, there's a mother maybe walking with a child. So that's why I was feeling very mother energy coming through from the other side. And it's a reminder that to live your life purpose, sometimes we don't know maybe what that is, but on some level, we have certain things that we feel drawn to, a calling to, something that we may sometimes shy ourselves away from because, maybe I'm not meant for that type of greatness, or maybe I don't have skill or talent for what I wish to do or what I would love to do. And this card is basically giving you permission, saying you can do anything that you put your mind to, and to continue on the journey. It's not always the destination, but it's the beautiful journey itself. Now, your next message coming through is drink water. And your two other tarot cards here are also cup cards. So there's this very strong message of drinking water. Water is life. Our bodies are made up pretty much of almost all water. And so we need to make sure that we stay hydrated, that we take care of ourselves properly, especially when it comes to drinking water. Your tarot cards, you got the Queen of Cups. So again, this mother energy coming through, and I love is like she's holding out the cup in this card, and it's going, and the way it was facing on my table, it was facing towards the woman holding the water. So for me, this feels very much like, yes, here is, I'm getting the line that says drink from my cup. So it's the Queen of Cups is that very nurturing, very compassionate, very empathetic individual. Now, the core cards can represent any type of, um, um, oh, what am I looking for? Identity. They're very much men who, have, the mother traits and all. But for me in this reading, it feels very much like this is motherly energy coming to you, saying you help nurture others, you're kind and compassionate to others, but make sure that you drink, from your own cup as well. Don't let it get so empty that there's nothing left for you, sweetheart. um, your bottom line underlying energy is the Eight of Cups. So as you're doing that, Ace of Cups is that beautiful overwhelming feelings of happiness, joy. This is also artistic. The cups also represent artistic abilities, creative abilities. So perhaps that live your life purpose might be something that you want to do that has something to do with the creative arts, whether performing, writing, painting, whatever it might be. Um, Find what is your bliss, what makes your cup runneth over. And when you do, I got the beautiful Two of Wands, which is about you looking at what you have. You're taking that initial step forward, and you're planning and you're strategizing. How can I make this happen? How can I bring this into physical form and expand even further? But if you notice, all of the cards were all feminine cards in this reading. So I think this very strong mother energy, and it could be maybe multiple ones from different maternal sides of your family, and or again, someone you considered a mother speaking out to you, but they keep reiterating, girl, you need to drink water. Make sure you're drinking plenty of clean, healthy water. And that's what I have for you, Jacqueline.
Beautiful.
Alrighty. And there's Kristen. Kristen. I conjured you, my dear. I'm using your star ring deck today, and I was just telling everybody that that was created by you. So, alrighty. Thank you, Jacqueline. She says, thank you kindly. Well, you're welcome, my dear. And let's see. So we do have Irene now. Let's get us back on track here. And for everybody coming in, I am going to have to say, though, the questions are closed. Brenda and I have more people than we can possibly be able to read for, but we will do our best to let you know, if we can. So let's see. Mr. B, I don't mean to, I apologize, but Mr. Gavison, um, we probably will not have time. I do have to close, the chat for questions, but perhaps when Brenda goes live next, or if you want to come back to my channel when I go live next, and we'll be able to get readings in for you. But Brenda, I appreciate everybody being here today. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
All righty, and let me pull Irene's name back up there. There's Iron Fire Horse. Irene, we got you in the list. It's okay, sweetheart. You've never had a reading from Brenda.
Okay, Iron Fire Horse. I love your name. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Well, expect some powerful change with the Moonology card, and it's a new moon eclipse, which we know eclipses are very, very powerful, right? Feeling the energy out there. You may be moving in a new direction in your life or contemplating one. There's going to be a powerful change coming in for you. And I do think it's going to require you walking away from the past and moving on to in a new direction. This is the Queen of Swords. That's what she does. She basically wipes her hands clean of a situation that isn't bringing her happiness, peace, any rewards and return for her hard work. She's solo. She's independent. She's known as the widow or the divorcee. She doesn't need to ask anybody permission. She goes out there on her own. She's not worried about the new direction she's going in because she realizes it's the right thing to do. So you could be moving on and expect some powerful change coming in, which will require you to leave what you're doing or a situation, a relationship, whatever it is. Okay. Now, coming in next, you've got the Sacred, beautiful. This deck is my Healing Waters deck, and it's the Sacred Well that comes in, and it says replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. Now, this is so much like what you just read, Heather, with the Queen of Cups and with the cards that you have and the water and the healing elements of water. This is a card that says there's going to be a new beginning for you. There's a portal opening. Okay. You're going to be able to follow a new path and go through this. Iron Fire and Horse. This is about you doing what's right for you. Okay. Come what may, and giving from a place of plenty, which means this is a card that says you'll have the resources to go after this goal, to go in this new direction. Something's changing for you. And it could be you. In with that comes in the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is that energy of you hearing from someone. This individual comes with a beautiful idea. Could be he's very forward thinking. He's youthful. He may look, act, or be younger than you. You could be getting a message of someone's intentions towards you. Maybe there's a new friendship that's gaining ground and becoming stronger, or even a person that enters your life and says, "Hey, I want to be part of yours." So this is also energy that he brings that could make you feel that it's upbeat, it's modern, it's something that you need on the table of life at this time. Coming in next, you've got the Four of Wands celebration. Okay, I see a structure, I see stability within the family circle. The house, it's there. There you go. You see the four wands around it. That is structure. That's stability. That's long term. You could be selling, building, moving, or renovating your home where you are now, or relocating. This is the card that says somebody might be returning to the fold. This is a card that says you're going to have reason to get together with family, friends, colleagues for or sisterhood, brotherhood, and get together and celebrate some wonderful situation in your life. Maybe it's the fact that you're moving in a new direction that's going to be bigger and better for you. Coming in next with your messages from the universe, you've got this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for the unexpected, breakthroughs, good news, and a plot twist. Blessings are coming. There's your change, sweetheart. Don't you just love how that final card is all about this reading?
I
So
love
thank
it.
you, Iron Fire Horse.
This sounds good, and I'm hoping this chaos stabilizes. So, Irene, girl, Irene for Irene, and she's got quite the situation. But, girl, you got this.
Mm.
So, from your ancestral healing, from the ancestral healing oracle, excuse me, you have stopped looking for quick fixes. Okay. Now, when I was looking at here, it says reap rewards through thoughtful work, and you have been. There may have been in the recent past. Um, you know what, Irene? I'm going to go on. I'm going to take a leap of faith here, my dear. I'm going to say this is your daughter on the other side, kind of sitting there going, "Ma, you know, you got to be patient. This isn't going to fix itself quickly. You got to do some work. You got to hang in there." And what I want to read from the book here in the healing practice is that thoughtful work may involve you going back to your earlier years, possibly even the time when you were in the womb. What aspects of your personality did you pick up from your ancestors that you are ready to transform? Now, this could again be about healing through our ancestral line because I know some of your connection with family isn't the best. There's not a lot of love in certain relationships. Um, so, this is about being able to connect, commune with your ancestors, especially the ones that went through difficult times, and gain that sense of support, insight from them, and ask them kind of like advice, guidance, show me signs, you know, give me a sign, where to move next, how do I proceed, what can I do to work to fix this, to again, because looking for quick fixes, this is going to take a while. Ask them, lend me your strength. And I love how I got the lend me your strength because I'm just going to jump really quick to the tarot. Your first card was the Nine of Wands. So that they acknowledge that you are weary. You have been through a hell of a battle, my dear, but you are still standing strong. You're resilient and you're not giving up. And that's what I just find so inspiring about you, Irene. And while we're on the tarot, I did get the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. This is, you've been going through a lot of struggles. You've been having issues with security, stability, home, finances, everything. But that Nine of Wands, I want you to keep in your mind because it shows that you are still standing, you are still fighting. And when you get through this, when you go through this whole process, you've got, you've got metamorphosis, excuse me, you got metamorphosis, my dear. And you also got the divine offering, you got Gebo. So I know that you have been working with the universe, connecting with the universe, making offers. And when I say offers, not like, give me something, I'll give you something if you give me in return. This is showing that you are working and manifesting with the universe, with your ancestors. Again, your daughter's there, watching over you. But when you go through all this, you have this beautiful metamorphosis, my dear. And so that's what I have for you, Irene.
Definitely change coming in her life, that's for sure.
Hmm.
Great transformation.
She
Yeah, but
so deserves it.
you'll come out ahead of the game at the end, but it's a hard struggle, that's for sure. Wow. So
Well,
how my good friend Trend Zone's here. His name is
yeah.
Gerald. He's a client of mine, and he's come in, and he's always open. He see if he's open, which means he just wants a general whatever spirit, the guides, and our cards have to say.
Well, right now we have a lot
Tammy's
of people
here.
ahead of
Tammy, hi
sun.
Tammy. Thanks for coming in, sweetheart.
we're not going to be able to get to everybody because how good are you? How long are you good for, Brenda? How many
Oh,
more readings do you feel?
yeah, an hour and a half is usually. So if we
An
want to,
hour and a half. Okay, so we will do our best.
yeah.
Is Divine still here? Divine. She was one of the first ones to ask for a reading.
Okay.
Oh he paid.
Gerald.
Okay.
So I was going to do Gerald. Yeah. Is that
Well, okay. Well, let me see here. Divine, are you here? Let me just make sure. Um, okay, so Brenda, why don't you go ahead and well, we'll go ahead. Well, actually, so how do you want to work this, Brenda? Because I usually don't do, I create a list. How do you want to work with this, my dear?
Well, usually
Um,
what I do, anybody that's made a donation gets priority because they paid.
okay,
And but that's okay. Trent's one of mine. He's come in. Helene's come in. You know, there's a few of my people that they probably figured it's the same rules in my room because we're sharing this, right? So
okay. So
yeah, those
well,
are
I don't think Divine is here, Brenda. So why don't we
okay.
go ahead
The
then and,
next
and
one
read
in
for.
line on your list definitely comes in after him. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So, okay, Gerald, thanks so much for coming in. Let's see what we've got for you. He's open for a general reading, whatever spirit and your guide and the messages that he's going to get come in. He's happy with that. Okay. Canada. Okay. Okay, so I've got 3 oracle and 3 tarot cards for you, Gerald. Starting off, you might be starting in on a new journey here. You've got the card that says into the unknown, and it says underworld depth, courage, and facing your fears. There might be something new that you might be wanting to get involved in, and it might be a little bit daunting. There could be some changes coming in this week. Don't be afraid, okay? This is a card that says do your research, be brave, step up to the plate. I know you can do that. This is something that you might be a little bit nervous about, something new. It could be information that you're receiving that's leaving you feeling this way as well. It could include you having to make 2 offers, options, decisions, and choices right now. This is a card of balance and juggling. You could be juggling, your schedule right now, trying to fit in appointments that are important, but you could also be juggling, juggling your time here. Again, 2 decisions, 2 choices, 2 offers, 2 options. Don't get stressed out about it. You'll know the right one to make. Okay. You've got a fiery climax here with the full moon in Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries energy. Try to not lose your cool. Somebody might be trying to push your buttons. Okay, Gerald. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in that. Okay, this is the card of the ram here. Don't go charging into a situation without being sure. As I often say, don't go in with the roar of the lion in the heat of the moment because things can be said that might not be able to be taken back. But it's going to be quite a climax. Okay. You've got the 9 of Wands, stand your ground. Okay. Don't give up. You've got something here you've created and you deserve to stand in your corner and be territorial and protect your corner. Okay. This is something that you could be dealing with on a personal level or a legal level. Right now, you and I have done readings. So stand your ground. Don't back down. Okay. That's why she comes up ahead of the game because she didn't roll over and give up. And that's what people around you might be wanting to see happen. They might be thinking they can push your buttons and you'll just say, okay, and walk away. But I know you better than that. This is exhausting you. I know you love to have your afternoon naps. Sometimes you miss me on my channel because you didn't wake up. I'm glad you're here today. This is a card that says call a truce, step back, take a break. You need to heal through a situation. Don't make any snap decisions or do anything in a big hurry. Okay, this is a card that says take yourself, close the door, and rest up. You might be feeling a little bit under the weather. Maybe you're feeling a little bit of insomnia right now. Take care of yourself, okay? Now, your angel card number is 2121, and it says success and wealth. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. This came up for someone else. Your current situations and circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. Okay, so something's going to come to an end. If you're expecting a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters could be helpful. Okay, what goes around comes around, right? And how can you make room for something new? Because I think there is something new. There's something new you're going to be getting involved in, okay? Or there's a change that is being made that could be out of your control. So be open to that. Don't be afraid of it, okay? Now, your final card here with your messages from the universe says, things are going to be turned in your favor. Yay. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. Wow. So sounds like all this stress that you've been going through, standing up for yourself, okay, that's worn you out, right, is now coming to the end. And maybe that fiery climax is the fact that things are going to turn out in your favor. Yay. Okay, Gerald, thank you so much for coming in.
Okay, Gerald, I got befriend your inner child. And so with Brenda talking about you not letting people get to you, and just really trusting and believing in yourself, befriending your inner child, making sure that they feel safe, they feel secure. So I'm going more from an ancestral perspective for your reading. So this is your team, your guides saying that not to be afraid of um, tapping into that joy, that inner the sense of play. And it's really interesting because see how she's crying. She's leaning over and she's got her hands. So if you feel like there are those who are kind of coming at you from all ends, because I got some similar cards to Brenda. It's all about making sure that when we're able to befriend our inner child, we find that we can give them strength. They remind us that our hearts to stay pure, our joy to stay in place, that we don't lose track of who we are, our authenticity, who makes us who we are. Now, the next card is very similar because they're sitting with their head down. I got Hagalas for you, and that's about hunkering down. So, if this is a time to just hunker down, stay fixed, stay focused on yourself and what you are doing, not paying attention to, what else might be coming in and around you. Just really staying grounded and just really keeping your eye, on the ball and what it is that you are doing. I just keep hearing, stay focused, stay grounded. You've got this. Your tarot cards, I did get the justice card. So there's some sense of possible legalities coming through. This the sensation of looking for, or this message of fairness, of balance coming through. And this could also very well, bring some karma along with it as well. But again, like the befriending your inner child, you got the strength card. This is about staying strong and true to who you are, being able to tap into that and knowing that um, you all you have that you need is within inside of you. And then when you tap into that, that will help you get through moments where you may feel that there is unfairness, where you may feel that there's some sort of justice that needs to be done. And when you're able to tap into that strength and have faith that justice will be done by you, I got the sun card, which is all about success, joy, happiness, abundance. So whatever this is, if you just keep on that positive track, stay just hunker down, staying focused on what you're doing, embrace that inner child. Don't let anyone, squash that. Because when we lose that beautiful inner innocence within ourselves, we become kind of like what everybody else. We don't want to, you know, turn that beautiful purity, innocence of who we are, into something that somebody else is not being. It's always like take the high road instead of the low road, basically. So that's what I have for you. All righty. So, while you were reading, we got a donation from Tammy. So Valerie, you should be right after after Tammy. Um, and so Tammy would be next. I don't see, I
Okay.
can put her. And questions are closed. So right now, Brenda and I cannot take any more, but we appreciate everybody,
Okay.
everyone being here.
So I want you guys to know, because my people are coming in making donations. So I've posted here, please make your payments to Heather's. This is Heather's channel, okay? To her PayPal. I know you guys have been coming in because it's being uh, published on my side too. And I have the button for that super chat. So because I'm on her channel, I want you to honor her, please, for me. Because she doesn't get these donations if you're using them on my super chat. Okay, so any questions of my people or people coming in that didn't know that, I posted her PayPal link there. Okay, so please honor her channel. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. All righty. Okay, they just get so used to clicking that button at the bottom of my page, right? They don't know. So, okay, so who we've got Tammy. Okay. Tammy Bambi. Nice of you to come in. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Trend Zone says, thank you for your energy.
You're welcome.
His name is Gerald.
Another Gerald. You can't forget that name now
Yeah,
in our community.
I know. Okay. All righty. What have we got here? I need these. Tammy. Thank you. Oh, you gave me two. All right. I guess I need them. Okay. Okay. So, Tammy, you could be getting in connection with somebody here. You have the 6 cups. Somebody might be coming in you haven't seen in a while. I know it's Thanksgiving. We get together with family members and friends that we don't get to see that might live in different areas. So somebody could be reconnecting with you from your past or from a distance. Or you could just be reminiscing and romanticizing about your past, maybe even going back as far as your childhood. I think you're going to tap into your inner child and have a good time with these people in your life. Something's going to suddenly change. You've got the Tower card coming in, and I never fear the Tower card. Some people say, oh my God, it's scary, people falling out of a burning building. This is inevitable change, but the beautiful thing about this change is you have the ability now and the time to make something different in your life, building a better and stronger foundation. When this happens, it's often something that was not built on a firm foundation. So you have the ability now and the choice to change something for the better. The Hermit comes in. You may have been thinking long and hard about a situation in your life. Reflection is part of this card. Reflecting on your life and wanting to move forward in a direction. Following Spirit's guidance here, I think you're going to be meeting people who are where you want to be and taking guidance and counsel from them. You will be taught things that you'll be able to take out into your world to light the path for other people as well, learning something new. The Magician, the universe has got your back. Okay. The universe says you've got everything at your fingertips to be happy and be at peace and at harmony, or to create those goals that you so want to do. So know that things come into you in the form of time, effort, support, love, and maybe money that could help you move forward. With him, he starts the dream at the beginning of the journey in the deck, and he plants those seeds, and the universe says, you've got this. Coming in with your Moonology card, you've been given, what do you need to release? Okay. Letting go of something. What do you need to let go of? Don't hang on to something that isn't working out for you, isn't reciprocating with due courtesy, isn't giving you the rewards and the return for your hard work and effort. Walking away and letting something go. Release it. Your angel number is interesting, 8888. Don't be afraid of that number. It says forward movement, innovation, focus, creation, progress, and skills and goals. An opportunity, extra help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing these tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded in big time. So we all know that if you are manifesting money, you do manifest on that number, 88. flip it on its side, it's infinity. So you're going to find that you're moving forward and you may be getting some unexpected resources, as I had said with the magician, to move forward and be successful. Now, your final outcome card is this new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. So, this change coming in, we talked about that with the tower. Something new's coming in. You've thought long and hard about this new change. Universe says, I've got your back. And someone could be stepping forward to assist you with this too. So, Tammy, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. So, Tammy, some really amazing cards. So you've got like grandmother energy coming through. I was drawn to pull from the seeds from the sacred feminine, and the card that you got is feel your pulse. And with this card, it's about learning how to take a step in, be still, because we're always running around, doing, we're with work, career, family, and our phones constantly doing things, I mean, it's just this card is acknowledging to take a step, go into stillness, and feel your pulse. Sometimes we get so involved with daily life that we lose our connection to the earth, to our spiritual self, and just the part, how important it is to be in that stillness where we can listen to our bodies, be within our bodies, and listen to what our bodies are telling us. And the beautiful message, and it was said with grandmothers, it says here, are you feeling resentful and forgetting your joy, grandchild? It's time to reconnect with the sacred feminine and give thanks for your life. So this card is acknowledging to be grateful, especially at this time, for a lot of us in the States, it's Thanksgiving. And this is time about, and we should always practice this, not just one day out of the year, being grateful for everything that we have in life, no matter how small it is. When we create those gratitude lists and we go through them, and we see really just how much we have. So what this card is about slowing down, taking time to be and sit with yourself, sit in meditation, give thanks to your ancestors for before coming before you so that you could have this life here in the now. And your two cards from the star runes are beautiful. You got harmony came back up again, Wunjo, along with power, your ruse. So by feeling that pulse, feeling that energy, connecting with your ancestors, with the divine feminine, you can tap into that power where, you know, that power to move forward, to face life, to come, basically bring it on kind of energy. I feel like that might be something that kind of energy with your personality is like, yes, bring it on. And with that beautiful power and connecting with the universe, you're unstoppable, girl. And your top card is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is all about success, accomplishment, rising above. This is where, you get to walk through and say yes. And it's not standing from a place of ego. This is us being able to like walk into a room with our heads held, knowing that, everything that we have, um, everything that we are successful for, everything that we have, we did from a place of authenticity, from what's the other word I'm looking for? um, Morality, that we worked hard, we played by the rules. This is where how some of these words are coming in, but that Six of Wands is about that success, the victory, the overcoming. Whether this could be, and with the swords, this could be overcoming negative self-talk. It could be overcoming negative self not self-talk but negative talk from others. So this is about really just being successful. You communicated your needs, you communicated what you want, and the universe said yes because you were in harmony. The world, and the next card is the world card. So again, everything has come full circle. You have completed a cycle. This is time to celebrate. Celebrate you. Celebrate your everything that you have achieved. Whether you think it's small or not, it's still something that you have achieved. It's something that you've been successful over. And I know the underlying energy has been a 10 of wands. I know that you may have been going through a lot of heavy burdens right now and just feel like there has been a lot of weight on your shoulders. But again, you have come full circle. You have conquered all that. You are successful. And just tap in that power, girl. You got it. So that's what I have for you. Thank you, Tammy.
Thanks for coming in, Tammy. Questions are closed on Heather's channel right now, but I want to acknowledge my beautiful clients, Damara Lynn Green. She's a beautiful entertainer in New York City.
Tamara!
Yeah, Damara.
Yes!
And yeah, so thanks for coming in,
The
Damara. And
songstress.
yeah, she's my songbird. She sure is. She's beautiful. She's on her way to Philly for Thanksgiving with her family. She's pulled out of New York City and she's on her way
Oh,
on the road. So safe travels, my beautiful friend.
yes.
Thanks for
Safe
coming.
travels. Just keep putting that positive energy out there. No holdups, no issues. Good people sitting next to you on the plane. Just put all that good, yummy
Yeah.
intentions into that. So, because we all know how fun it is to fly during the
Oh
holidays,
no,
right?
she's on a train. No, she's not on a plane. She's
Oh,
on
she's
a
on a
train.
train.
Yeah, which is even more fun.
Oh, I love
I love
trains.
trains, don't you?
Me
Yeah,
too.
I love
Yes.
them. Yeah.
So we are at 4:21. We do have time because I don't want to go over Brenda's time. So we have our last reading is for Valerie.
Okay,
Um,
Valerie. You might
she
want
asked. Oh, she asked. I saw something here. I did get your question earlier. She's waiting for the housing. She's waiting to hear from the housing department to see if they can give her a home for rent. She wanted to know if it will be soon. Is that still the question? Let me pull.
to go up there. She's saying, I'm a single mom with three special needs children, and how
Um,
said they'll find me a house soon to rent. Do you get a sense when? And we are all, and will we all be happy? It's a big move, countryside community. Oh, I love the fact that it's countryside community. Yeah, you got your hands full, don't you, Valerie? What a wonderful
mhm.
mother you are. So let's see. Okay, what we have here
Okay.
for you. Okay.
So pull cards from the ancestors or spirits. See what we get. Valerie housing department. Case. Um,
Okay.
oh, let me mute myself so it's not too loud.
Okay. One more card. One more card, please. Thank you. Okay, we've got it. Okay, I pulled more tarot cards on this, but I have an oracle message for you at the end as well. Okay, Valerie, you've got the chariot. You're charging towards your goals. You're doing your research. You're going to come out of this ahead of the game. I do think there's a road trip coming up for you in the near future. And as you had said, you may be moving to the country. I think the distance between the town and where you're going to live is going to come to fruition. I do see this happening. And you're going to be excited about this move. So happy that you're going to want to celebrate it with family, friends, colleagues, and so on. Because in pops the Three of Cups, which is a card of celebration. In your challenge, your help, your hurdle, or you've got the card, the King of Swords, standing in your truth, but maybe retaining some wise counsel from someone. You may be having to sign a lease. You may need to have that lease looked over by someone, some sort of a dignitary, someone who has the education to guide you through the process. As I say, once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Consumer beware, but I think you'll get some wise counsel here if you need it. If this lease sounds a little bit sketchy or different, or maybe you have to sign it and have a witness beside you when you do. You said that the powers that be are going to be finding you this for your children and you. Take care of yourself, darling. You've got the Queen of Cups. You are the ultimate nurturing mother. She wants to heal her family and everybody, and she does a wonderful job at it. But don't extend yourself. Don't stretch yourself too thin. In order for you to run on all your energy level, you need to take care of business for yourself. Take that time out, okay? Take care of your needs first. You don't want to stretch yourself too thin. You've got the moon, Pisces energy. For a while, you've been feeling like you're drowning under the water. You haven't been able to surface and get a breath of fresh air. And this is the card that says, trust your instincts, trust your gut feeling, listen to that little inner voice of reason that says, yes, this is a good thing, or no. You've got all the resources in your database to go after what you want. I always say it's darkest before the dawn, but when that moon comes out, it lights everything that it looks down on. Know that you will have a clear sight line, and you will be able to get that breath of fresh air soon. The Page of Swords came in. This is news coming into you. All of a sudden, bam, you get it. It may put a halt or slow down your plans right now as you process through it. But you've been walking on eggshells for a while, and it's time for you now to get the information you need that will give you clarity to move forward. Your final card, my friend, is if you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you are being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe and the powers that be. Beautiful things are about to happen for you. Thank you so much, Valerie. All the best of luck, darling.
Yes. So, Brenda, did you get a King of Swords? You said.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Guess what I got?
You got the King of Swords too. Yeah.
So,
There you
Valerie, I
go.
pulled
I
from
think
your
she's going to be
ans.
signing a document. I think she's going to be signing a document for her rent.
I'm seeing good things here. It's going to take some patience, but we're going to get there. So, Valerie, out of the ancestral deck, I got one of the relationship cards with fathers. So this could be father, grandfather, but I'm or somebody again that was like a father to you. And this energy coming through. I asked for a clarifier, for this card. Can you tell me more? And then I got the King of Swords. So I feel like this is a male ancestor, or someone that was very father like to you, or very even grandfather like to you, coming through and saying, yes, we got the King of Swords. So that was my clarification for that. So the Kings, again, like Brenda said, this is about communication, things moving forward. They're very timely, they're very grounded, they know how to communicate and write and get, they're kind of, to me, I'm getting like the mover and the shakers. So when it comes to the swords, this is again about communication, writing, being very clear, and also acknowledging that you have been very clear, with what you want. And this is going to lead me right into, your star rune or oracle card. So you got Isa. So girls, stay focused. Keep keep telling the universe, this is what I want, because this is the power that you have for manifesting. So when we're very clear, and very concise about what it is that we want, we tell the universe, yes, I want more of that. And so the cards are telling you, this ancestor, to stay focused. And this is the one that kind of made my heart break a little bit, girl. But the strength card, girl, you have been through so much. um and, some people think that crying is a sign of weakness, but it's not, sweetheart. It is a sign of strength. You need to take care of yourself. You need to know that you are strong, that you've been strong for these three beautiful children, and they're so lucky to have you, my dear. But just know that, your ancestors are reminding you that you are strong. And in those difficult moments, to remember that. And I'm going to jump to a tarot card, an over under energy. And it's about the Eight of Swords. And so, what the Eight of Swords is, this is a card that kind of tells us that sometimes we put ourselves into a mental place where we feel like we're trapped, we can't get out. How's this going to happen? It's a card of fear that we kind of put ourselves into. With the Eight of Swords, She can easily walk through those swords. Her bindings are not that tight. She can loosen them up and walk away. She's kind of got her eyes closed, kind of afraid of what is going to be. We need to put that energy aside. Tap into that king of swords. Know that this is going to manifest itself. You need to stay focused, my dear. Along with the strength card and the focus card, I got the seven of pentacles. And the seven of pentacles is about having patience. Things are going to come to fruition, but it may take a little longer. And there's that beautiful, again, when we have the gratitude to show that what we do have and know that what is meant to come to us is going to be coming to us. So this is just an encouragement. She's still waiting for just, that little bit to come through. And the last card, I'm going to end on this one. I absolutely love this. Valerie, you got the Ace of Pentacles. That is a gorgeous card. That's the universe coming down, handing you, here it is. Here is your opportunity. Here is, your sense of security. Here's the stability. Here are the finances. Let me show you the way. And so when that opportunity comes, girl, you're going to grab it, and it's going to be so beautiful. You're going to be able to, whether or not it's going to be exactly what you want, will be seen. But with everything else, when we get ourselves out of that place of entrapment, and just, stay focused, tap into our strength, that beautiful Ace of Pentacles is going to come to you, girl. Just got to wait till all, because we don't want to rush into something and not have all the, the I's dotted, the T's crossed. We want to make sure that before we get this house, we get to move forward, that everything is in place. We don't want to rush things before they are ready. So that Seven of Pentacles is just saying, have faith, it's coming. And then with that beautiful Ace of Pentacles, that opportunity is going to come to you, and you're just going to grab it. So that's what I have for you. Good luck, my
Valerie,
dear.
Valerie wanted to have a time. So I pulled a card for you, Valerie.
Take your
Go up
time.
and look at it. What I pulled was the Three of Cups, which is a card of celebration. And I get the number 3, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or the third of a month, or possibly March. But when it came on the Three of Cups, that is a card of celebration. Okay. So yes, I do see you finding housing. Okay. That was the card that I pulled that came out. I asked Spirit to send a card on a time. Okay. So if you go up, I did pull that card for you while Heather was reading. Okay.
All
So
righty.
Gerald said he had a hard time. He can't get into your PayPal link.
Hmm.
I don't know why. But
I don't
anyway,
know either. But
uh,
thank you, Valerie. I did get a donation from Valerie. Thank you, Valerie.
okay.
I
Uh,
hope the reading
Gerald,
helped.
Gerald's very good at leaving donations. He's so kind and giving. And he
That's
said
okay.
he couldn't get into it. So anyway, I don't know why, but anyway, I did post it there for you guys. So, well, my friend, this has been really, really fun, and it went by really
Yes,
fast and good.
it did.
Yeah, when you're having fun, it does go by fast, eh?
And
And
for those who we couldn't read for, we apologize, but there's always going to be another show. Brenda, you're going on this weekend.
yeah, I'm going live on Sunday, guys. I go every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my cohort in crime is Ann Ellis Angels. And she uses her own decks, which she's created herself. And yeah, they're beautiful cards. And so we go out live every single Sunday. And, come and join us. By all means, you'll recognize some of these names that are here that will be on my channel that come in every week to
Yes.
support my channel. So, yes, and you've even come into my chat room on occasion. So yeah, it's great. So
Brenda's an amazing reader. Yes, thank
um,
you.
thank you so much, Heather, for
Well,
honoring
thanks for hanging out with me.
being on your channel. Yeah, it's been
And
fun.
it's nice to read for new people.
You've got
Always, a lot of fun.
beautiful people that come into your chat room here. Everybody is fighting their own silent battle, guys. Let's be
Exactly.
kind. As I say, seek the light, be the light, bring the light, and let's all play safe, stay safe, and be safe. Okay. Have a
Yeah.
great evening and a great Thanksgiving to those in the U.S. that are celebrating tomorrow and with family and friends, or if not, enjoy whoever you're sitting with. Enjoy your meal, and don't forget. Every morning we get up, we have something to be grateful for, and let's
Exactly.
start the day with gratitude. and feel that we are blessed. Okay. The world is a crazy place, but we can look at
Hmm.
it and choose happiness. And if nothing else, the lesson our challenges teach us help us out. So,
Beautiful. Well
so
said. Most definitely. Um, and so, let's see, what's today? Today's Wednesday. Yep. So I might do a pop up tomorrow. Got a couple of new decks in today that I'm excited about. Maybe doing some flip throughs tomorrow. Friday, I will be on at 4 with Valerie Dragonfly Crystals. We'll be chatting and probably doing a few readings. And then Saturday, Ben from Beneficial Tarot is joining me to talk for our music show. And we're going to actually be pulling cards and see if we can maybe get some messages from the Purple One himself. So we're excited to give that a try and have fun with that. And then on Sunday, I'll be back with my poetry show that I do when I share my poems and do,
you're a busy.
I've been, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
excited to get
great.
my channel back and going and tap
Yeah.
into all my creative, um, all my creativity. So I'm trying to bring that to my channel. So everybody, thank you again. I appreciate everyone showing up. It was a wonderful and lovely time. And thank you again, Brenda. And
You're
excuse me,
welcome.
we'll see everybody on our next show, one of our shows. So
Take
have a
care.
good rest of your day, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.